Yeah.
Grab that and grab it. This is 14.
All right, here's a quick unpacking video and what I'm bringing for spare parts to our 2-year trip that we're going to live in the truck for with the camper. I opened a post on Ford 7.3 liter Powerstroke owners, and I got 230 responses about what type of parts they would bring on this type of trip. It's really helpful. I mean, a lot of the guys were really cool. They got a lot of ideas. They a few comments were like, why even bring anything? The Ford's indestructible. Because it's an old truck, I want to be in the middle of nowhere most of the time, hopefully. I want to be able to have parts that I feel reliable. I can get out of there if I need to. Little parts like U-joints, they'll make noise, but they usually will let you know before they explode. High pressure oil pump, it will start to give signs that it's starting to fail. Camshaft position sensor will fail and will leave you in the middle of nowhere. So that's the type of parts I want to carry. I got all these from Riff Raff Diesel because they're a reputable brand. We'll start off, let's open the box up, see what we got in here. All right, first is the high pressure oil lines that connect the high pressure oil pump to each one of the heads. These deliver up to 3,000 PSI to each one of the injectors to activate, to push the fuel into the combustion chamber. These are the factory ones, so these have the quick connects that I don't have to do all of the adapters that come in this type of kit, and I really don't like that. I might keep these, I might chuck these, but honestly, if I put in a brand new set of international lines, I shouldn't have any issues. These ones ran for 230,000 miles, so I should get another 230,000 miles out of those. Those were $100 for one side and $110 for the other side. Next in the list of fun stuff I got was the high pressure oil pump quick disconnect tool. Apparently that saves a lot of time to get things apart. And there you go. Let's see. Here we have the Ford pigtail. This is the IPR VGT EBPV pigtail that gets damaged sometimes when you lose the belt or other problems. I'm not 100% sure, but it's $15, so I picked it up. This part I already had because it's the notorious camshaft position sensor that goes bad and will leave you. Sometimes they fail and you start to get rough idles and stuff. That one I already had in the truck. That one was day one type of stuff. This little guy is, what is this one? This one is the ICP, the injection control pressure. A lot of times the oil will start to seep through here and you'll know that the diaphragm has failed. I want to take, let's see, the ICP, the other end of the harness.
Right there, full of oil.
So there you can see it's full of oil, so the ICP is already failing, so we're gonna go and replace that. That's that guy right there. And the front of the head. Diaphragm has failed and you're starting to get oil through here. It'll give you different conditions like hard starts, low power, stalls, and rough idles. Very similar to Aeronautics is if you disconnect this and nothing changes, this is probably the fail point, and also with the oil shooting through it. That little sucker was $165. Good investment. Got some stickers, a pin. Here's the fuel filters. I don't know if these are factory or what, but these, I have never changed the fuel filters on this truck. 100,000 miles. I don't know if they were ever done prior to that. I didn't see any issues with it. I've always been told that if you don't have fueling problems, you don't need to replace your fuel filter. I've driven tons of vehicles. Anyway, probably gonna get a lot of shade for that. That's just fine. This is the IPR, the injection pressure regulator. I didn't buy the one from International because it was 50% more than this one. This is an alien power, and I've heard a lot of shade thrown on the non-factory ones. Hopefully it doesn't bite me. I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna keep it as a spare. I'm not going to preemptively change this since the factory one in there is working right now. This one was $230. The factory Ford one or international one was $350. And as a spare part, I thought, you know, that's fine. I'll just deal with that. One other thing was the belt tensioner. I've had buddies that I've had to go visit on the Altamont to pick one of these up and go drop it off at his truck because, oh my goodness, because it blew up. Took the belt, took some other things out. But this is one of those things that generally you don't know it goes till it goes. What happens is this right here comes apart, this goes off, and then all hell breaks loose because the belt, hopefully not doing freeway speeds. This was $90. That was I think I consider it a very good estimate.
Yeah, you're right.
That brand new component.
Another one part I'm carrying is the old belt. The new belt was changed 1,000 miles ago, so it's got a new belt on it. This is the backup spare one. We're just doing an oil change right now. And one of the things I do is send my oil to Blackstone Laboratories to have it diagnosed to see if there's anything critical going on with it. It always comes back good. They've given me a good idea of how often I should change the oil in the truck. Usually around 10,000 miles. They say the oil is great, in great condition. Still the viscosity's there, the particulates are very low. I can post all those things. I think I posted it before on the Ford page. I know people change their oil every 3,000 miles. That's cool, but it's getting to be over $100 to pick up oil and filter and dump the oil. So that's just my plan. So now we're going to change out the high pressure lines because that's something I don't want to do on the road. Oil filter, fuel filter, and I think that's about it. So that's the spare parts I carry. And I think those are some of the ideas. So anyway, let me know.
Grab me a 3/8 ratchet too. I'm gonna make sure I can take the plug out first. They always say pull the plug first.
Pull the plug?
Pull the
yeah.
plug, the fill plug, because if you can't pull it off, I mean the whole time.
Yeah, if you can pull it out, we can actually vacuum it out of there. Because there's no drain on that, right? You have to pull the cover.
Yes.
And I don't think we want to pull the cover. You want to just pump it out?
Well, I like to tear it apart so I can clean it 100%. But it's up to you.
Yeah, I don't think that front end gets used that much, dude. I think that oil you're going to pull out is going to look great.
Okay.
Well, we'll find out for sure.